Goal 57. Fitzpatrick and the Detroit Lions taking on Zach Wilson and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. Fielded at about the 28. Touchdown, Detroit! Tyler Lockett with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Lions are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Lions touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards.
And the Lions will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Waller taking it in over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wilson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The 40. 20. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. On third down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Lions are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 27, Wilson.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as...
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
this out past the 25.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Another carry for the fullback, Ricard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Again, it's Ricard, the fullback. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On first down, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw again on second down, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
This is Scarborough. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They run. This is Scarborough. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll roll him out right. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, with jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Dwayne Smoot in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. To throw is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Pushing his way through. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They try again with Scarborough. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Midfield now. Here's Wilson.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for KC. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Herbert.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to come, and he lost the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's Scarborough again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. On play action, Fitzpatrick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 36, Wilson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To throw again is Wilson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. There he goes, left side.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some
And
more.
he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.